How y'all doing? Thank you. So my name is Carson. I have been coming here for, quite a while now, but the past couple months I've been slacking, mostly due to me forgetting, but I mean, I'm jobless now and got nothing else to do, so, why not? So, here's my game, Numeric Descent. I do not have a build yet, so we're going to be playing on here, but that's fine. It's also not the fanciest looking, but I've been mostly doing coding, and I haven't gotten into the graphics yet. But anyway, I am more than happy to do this by myself, but if anyone wants to be a volunteer trying to play, okay, sure. Love the enthusiasm.
Sure hand.
Should we do the tutorial first?
Yeah, for sure. This is Rowan. Gonna be my my glorious playtester.
Tutorial.
So I will say, to spare everyone of the absolute dump of words, maybe we'll just dive right into the game just for now.
Okay,
It is relative.
Just to make sure I know what's... Oh, okay. Dice.
If you
I
want
just want to see the
back.
controls.
I mean, the controls are mostly just click.
Should I be reading all this?
Nah, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll run you through. So just hit escape.
So
That'll bring you back to the main menu.
Start.
So Numeric Descent. Here you choose your loadout. Let me get into the actual idea of the game because I haven't yet. So basically, you are a wanderer going through these ruins, trying to get some treasure. Very basic premise. The enemies that you're facing, just spirits that are guarding the place, and you yourself. You can choose whichever one you want. Pretty much just whatever. You're a gambler?
Not in real life.
So, here is pretty much the entire meat of the actual combat system. You are given a set amount of dice depending on your loadout, and then from there, you basically just try to calculate and try to hit the enemy's HP. And you have to hit it exactly because there's a lore reason behind it. It's like these spirits are very energy based, and if you don't hit them at the precise energy, that they convert additional force back into health for themselves. So if you're not careful, they can have a lot more HP than they started out with.
Gotcha. So, do I use the modifiers after I roll?
You can use the modifiers anytime you want. The modifiers are essentially just, if it's not like, obvious there, it's just like, you add a +1 to any one of your die, add a -1, and then the re is for reroll, so you can reroll any die as well. You're starting off with 10, so that's pretty easy.
Yeah, so this is a D8.
That is 1 D8, and then
D4s.
those are 3 D4s, yep.
Do the numbers that they start on mean anything?
Those are just kind of like the values that you rolled, that is the dice that you're given. So I mean, for sake of quickness, I guess at the moment, 3 + 3 is 6, and then
okay,
6
so they don't
4
roll
is
when
10.
I put them in. They're already rolled.
Nah.
Okay, gotcha. So
Yep.
what I want then is, what is RE?
That's a reroll.
Reroll. I need to reroll one of these. I want to reroll the 3.
Oh, there.
It rerolled as another 3.
It rerolled as another
Rerolled as
3.
another 3. Okay,
Also,
so I need to make 10.
Yeah. 3 + 3, 6.
3 + 3 is 6, and then I'm gonna do 3 + 3.
3 + 3, say, yep, you just do
And now we got a 6.
6.
Can I take
you
that
click
6?
on that, and then you can take the 6,
Now-
and you can use it for your additional equations.
Gotcha. So I can't just do 6 plus. Wait, can I do plus
Yep.
again?
Yep.
Oh, I can use the plus again.
Yep.
That's the 10.
That's the 10.
Bam.
Boom. Simple as that.
Got him. Now this guy's 48.
So 48, that might be a little more difficult. There, perfect.
Okay. 4 times 8 is
6. Or I mean 6 is what you're looking for 48.
yeah. So we want 6. So that would be 2 plus 2.
You could go 2
I'm gonna do 2
times
times
3.
3. I'm gonna do 2 times 3.
2 times 3.
Because I might want to preserve the
6.
4. So now we have, and then 6 times
8.
8
is 48.
is 4. Okay.
So
I don't have the multiplication.
No, that's all good. The way I see it, I mean, like this, I love doing mental math, so that was kind of like what I went for this game, but then other people told me, like, this is also just a good way to, like... So let me tell you a little loophole for now. Also that didn't even work.
Yes.
Because you hit the modifiers first and then that highlights them, so you can just click on, there you go. Perfect.
Oh.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's all in the tutorial, but again, the tutorial takes a while to get through, so...
I don't know if I can. I'm not going to do that yet. With these numbers, I can make I don't have any more rerolls.
Remember your modifiers. Though.
Okay, so we're gonna take
help
this.
here.
We're gonna take the -1 and apply it to the 4. So we have 3, and then we're gonna do 3 times 8 for 24, and then we're gonna
Give it up for Rowan.
Hmm?
Come on.
we're gonna do the multiplier on the 20 on the 20.
Okay, you've encountered a bug. Cool. There you
There.
go. Perfect.
Boom.
Yeah. So that is precisely what I want to get with like how people are just like trying to problem solve how to get whatever numbers, and I think it's a beautiful thing myself.
I love it.
Yeah, cool. So for the sake of showing people more stuff, just put any one of those die in the attack and
Get it wrong.
just get it
Alright.
wrong.
I think 1 equals 46.
1.
Ooh.
So the idea here is at the top corner there, it shows you constantly the enemy's current HP. Getting, like, you hit them for 1, so 46 is now 45, which means next turn you will have the chance to hit them again and trying to get 45, which little by little you can whittle it down if it's like too high a number at first.
I can try something.
Sorry?
I did a -1 on the 1 and it turned into 4.
I think you did the reroll.
Oh.
I think.
There.
Okay. At any point also you can reset that
I'll
like
reset. I'll reset.
yeah, just to make sure that
-1
you're
on the 1, and it
Yeah, it rolls
when you
over.
put a -1 on a 1, it
Well-
actually puts a reroll.
well, that is a that's another bug. So thank
Oh.
you for that. I've been
thank
working like a lot of things
Oh.
like all at once, so not everything is perfect.
Oh.
Also, as you can see there, your HP has been going down as well because similar to the reason it's blue is because that is your defensive phase,
Yes.
and there you go. So
Yes. Okay.
Oh!
Um,
Little dig there.
Alright,
Harsh.
I understand the defensive phase now more now.
yeah,
We're
the
gonna
defense
briefly go through
it's identical to the offensive, but the only thing is if you don't perfectly parry the enemy's attack, then yeah, your health goes down.
Okay. I'm a potential this time.
Potential.
So I only have D4s.
You only have D4s, but you have an extra one, and
So we're gonna show this for the defensive phase.
yeah, sure.
So if you don't beat them in 1 hit, you have the defensive phase. But they're attacking. They're
Yes.
attacking now. We need to find it.
Yes.
So I want to do 3 times 7.
3 times 7. That's certainly the way to go. The thing with potential is that, like, you don't have the negatives.
Yeah.
Or,
Which is actually perfect.
Yeah.
Because then I can make this 6 and
Make
turn it
that
into
7.
7. Do 3 times 7 for 21. Boom.
another round of applause right now. So yeah, this is the basic gameplay loop at the moment. Currently, it's basically just a endless whatever, but I intend to make this a little bit more like a Slay the Spire type thing, where it's like, it's mostly enemies, but every so often you can visit a shop, which you will be able to buy more modifiers or additional dice. And you can only get loot if you kill enemies efficiently. So if you kill them in 1 round, you get full loot. If a 1 round passes, you only get half, and then if you have any more, then you get none.
So you want to kill them in 1.
You want to kill them as quickly as possible. And you're kind of going to need to, because if, like, I've done tests on enemy HP that reaches like the 3 digits, but so long as you have like sufficient dice, it actually is decently easy to get those numbers. But if you don't keep up with that, kind of similar to what they were saying about the roguelikes, if you don't grow with the game, you're gonna die. So
What happens if I do a plus modifier on a 4 on a D4? It becomes a 5 on a D4.
yep, that is intentional, because these modifiers are spooky. Yep.
So annoying.
Oh, dude, I've had a minute. Cool.
Sorry, a minute.
I guess I can take questions now then. Thank you very much.
What is the design of this game besides the UI?
Time to wake up.
What?
What is the design for this game besides the UI? Do you have any like, actual art?
I don't have any art yet. I've been dreading to get into that because the only art I can really do is pixel art, and I want to get away from that. I want this to look all fancy. Like I said, I kind of have a Slay the Spire type feel for it, and like aesthetically, art aesthetically, I have kind of like that similar vision as well. But yeah.
It needs an art.
Yeah, I know. That being said, I mean the UI is going to remain essentially how this looks.
Yeah.
It's just
This is a proof of concept.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Design the game. Focus on the design.
It also, I do also understand it's pretty busy here, so I do intend to obviously make some adjustments as I go along, but this is basically how it's going to look with your times table, your dice. I'm probably going to shorten the modifiers a little bit, but this is the idea.
Are you thinking of any additional challenges with some enemies? Like maybe there's a time element to solving on there?
I'm thinking as you go through the game, there's going to be 5 kind of portions, each portion having a certain number of enemies and then a boss at the end. Bosses are usually just going to have a little bit higher health, but I have thought of okay, maybe there's a boss that disables one of your die, or maybe makes it so that you can only use a limited number of modifiers. So I've contemplated that, haven't gotten around to it yet. But
Have you played Dicey Dungeons?
I was just going to bring up.
I remember telling you about this idea before, and that's exactly what you said. And I was
was
shit,
it?
I'm not original. But
But have you checked it out since then?
I've checked out some of the gameplay, sure, and I mean, I do certainly see the similarities. I think this is fresh enough that it's.
Oh yeah, I don't mean to say that this is a copy or anything,
of course,
but I think there's design ideas. that
Yeah,
really grab
yeah,
me
for
out.
sure. I've only seen some gameplay, but me myself, I should probably look a little bit more into it.
Well, Trevor is. I was going to say the whole thing about using a -1 on a max or on a low, a 1 bringing you back to the top. Isn't that something that happens in Dicey Dungeons where if you get a 1, you get a 6?
In Dicey Dungeons, everything is a d6, but if you plus 1 a 6, it'll give you a 6 and an extra.
Oh, that's what it does. Right. Okay.
Which
Yeah.
is cool.
Me
But yeah,
myself.
there's a lot of cool design ideas
Yeah.
that you could take a peek at and see if there's anything that inspires you from that.
Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
When the 1 was reduced, it should have said oh, you can't reduce a die to 0. That's currently the mechanic that should have happened. I understand that's just a bug. But,
I'd argue that's almost like a strategy. I'd almost like
I mean,
that to stay.
you
Almost.
know what? Maybe I might implement that for sure.
Yeah.
But
It's a bug, not a great thing.
Anyway, I am a little over. Any last minute things or
Silly question. What's 5 divided by 2?
5 divided by 2?
Oh.
I didn't think it.
Division's gonna be hell.
You don't got it. And you can click on that all you want. It ain't gonna make a temporary dice for you. Sorry.
Hey, no floating points?
No floats, man. I ain't putting no 3.5 in the enemy HP.